Yes, big weekend coming up for them. Next up for Spurs, the Cup final. Sunday, of course, against City, and it's live on talkSPORT. Are you doing it for us, Jamie? Are you?
No, I'm not. I'm on Sky.
I'm doing it. I'm working at it.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
What?
So how does he get these roles?
I know. Place in the Sun.
Anyway.
Celebrity chef. Wembley the weekend.
He'll do anything. He's like Gino D'Acampo.
I'm telling you right now, I'm warning you two. I'm going to report you two to HR for bullying me this morning. Right?
Next up for Spurs, Cup final. Spurs' last trophy was the 2008 League Cup. Jamie Harrod didn't make the squad that day, so we had to get
liberty.
Oh, you've had a roller coaster of a sort of career, haven't you? So we had to get someone on that did. It's a good morning. Scored as well, I think. Jonathan Woodgate joins us. Jonathan, good morning.
Jonathan, how are you?
Morning, lads.
When was the last time you were sort of go out on a date, Jonathan, and you go to Thorpe Park or
Woody, don't listen to him.
When you tweeted it out, everyone knows.
Listen,
everyone's seen it.
Woody's a serious guy now. He's the Bournemouth manager. He's flying.
And a big result last night. I know. There you go. Before we talk Spurs, great result last night at Millwall. Not an easy place to go.
No, we know how difficult it is to go there. That's my alarm on my phone there.
Dare we think, Jonathan? Dare we look too far ahead to promotion back to the Premier?
That's our aim. But we know it's going to be difficult. We know the teams in and amongst us are also difficult to play against. And you know what the players are like. It can be a lottery at times. But at the minute, we won 7 on the spin. We're in a good place.
Brilliant.
Woody, you've gone in obviously at Bournemouth as in a difficult moment, same as Ryan Mason. What did you do when you went in at Bournemouth? Was there anything that you thought, right, I've got to hit the ground running with a certain philosophy or something that you wanted to put across to the boys that maybe Ryan might try and do?
Yeah, just to get us organised, make us hard to beat. That was the main thing, because people can look at Bournemouth teams and think, okay, they need this, they need that. But I just went in and organised them, because they've got exceptional ability in the team. If you organise them, the ability will take over. And like I said, they've done that for the majority of the games I've been in charge. I think it's out of 15, won 11, and drawn 2 up to now. So, listen, we're going in the right direction. But in this league, things can change quick. So we've got to keep cracking the whip with them and keep on telling them what we want them to do.
Jonathan, we're looking at... the game of the weekend, massive game of the weekend. We've been sitting here saying all morning, nothing surprises. But we were taken back a little bit by the timing of a dismissal from Mourinho. Were you the same?
Yeah, I was surprised, to be honest with you, especially with the cup final coming up so quickly. But Daniel Levy's ruthless. We know he works. I mean, the time when Harry Redknapp finished 4th in the league, he got sacked as well. So that's what Daniel Levy does. He's been a successful chairman at the club. So he's made that decision. He's gone with it. I was surprised at the time. They weren't playing in the best way, really, and they weren't getting too many results. But yeah, I was surprised, especially coming up so close to the cup final.
We don't know what's going to happen, Jonathan, but if they are going to bring in a big name, do you think it'll be a foreigner, or do you think it'll come from the Premier League?
I think it will go foreign again. I do think that. Although I'd like to see a British manager get the chance. Without a doubt, I think we do have good enough managers to represent big clubs at this in the Premier League. We see what it's like in the betting at the minute. I think he's top. Why not give Eddie Howe in there? He'd do a great job.
Yeah.
But you never know which way they're going to go.
Brendan, would he leave Leicester, Brendan, for the Spurs package financially and money to spend? Although Leicester have got plenty of money, haven't they? Crikey. That'd be a real tough decision, I think, if they offered it to Brendan Rodgers.
But Leicester are going to be in the Champions League, aren't they? I suspect. I think they're going to get the Champions League.
It looks like it, but it's getting tight now, isn't it? It's getting tight.
Yeah, it's getting tight. But I'd say they'll get in the Champions League. It depends on the package that Tottenham are going to have to offer him. Players coming in, players going out. Will Harry Kane stay? Will Son stay? They're the biggest things they need to look at.
Yeah.
But that will be very interesting.
Woody, going into the game, obviously at the weekend for Spurs, it's a big moment for them. You've been there, you've done it. You scored in the final. What's the build up like to the week? What's the lead up to it? Is there anything you do different, or would you just say to them to go and enjoy it?
Just concentrate on the game. They're up against it, like against a Man City team. Really up against it. I mean, we were against Chelsea, but this Man City team, they're playing a special team, and no matter who the rest, they can bring in exceptional players. So they've just got to focus on themselves, believe they can win. And that's the biggest thing. When we played against Chelsea, we thought we could win because on our day we had a good team.
Yeah. No, no John Stones, which I think was, for me, it wasn't a red card, Jonathan. I was really annoyed about that. But he's missing, but so maybe Harry. So, for Tottenham to win it, do they need Harry to start, or have they got to look after Harry and say, look, you're not 100%, mate. I know it's a cup final, but no, we need you for later on.
Yeah, it would depend on him what his injury is, ankle injury, but what type of ligament is it? You can't rush him back for me. He could miss the rest of the season. But he's the biggest player for Spurs. If he doesn't play, I don't see them getting near it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Jonathan, what's the next couple of games coming up for your side?
Yeah, we've got Brentford Saturday, 12:30.
Good game.
We'll have to have a look at that.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
it's another big game.
Yeah.
We played Norwich away, got back at 4:30 in the morning on Sunday morning. We just played Millwall away, got back last night at 12:30, so we've got to go again on Saturday. So yeah, then we've got Wickham and Stoke.
Right.
So 3 games to go, all to play for.
Woody, just on, there's obviously been talk about the Rangers and Celtic potentially becoming part of a British Super League and being put into the Premier League. Obviously, being at Bournemouth in the Championship, how would you feel? Is that something you'd want to see them go straight in? And if they jump the queue, potentially gone straight in, how would you feel about that?
I don't think they can go straight in. How can they go straight in and miss the Championship out when you've got all of us striving to get there? It wouldn't be fair at all. I don't see that happening, to be honest with you, Jamie. If it does, they'd have to start in the Championship and climb the way. Because we're Bournemouth, we're a really good team, and would Celtic and Rangers beat us? I'm not so sure.
The other thing, you say,
would they get an advantage?
Yeah, I'm with you here.
Yeah.
But if they go into the Championship, surely the League One clubs will say, "Oh, we're trying to get in the Championship." That's
Sunderland,
why.
Portsmouth.
That's the problem that Celtic Rangers have. Unless it's television money saying, "No, there's your deal. Take it or leave it. We need Celtic Rangers in." But what did the league do? What did the Premier League do? It's a difficult one.
You're boiling down to money again, aren't you? I mean,
Yes.
Like all the Super League thing, you're boiling down to money, and why does money have to run the game? Why does it have to keep on boiling down to television rights and all this palaver about money? If they want to come into the league, they've got to start off somewhere, and it can't be at the top.
Yeah. Jonathan, listen, keep it going. Brilliant.
Well done, mate.
7 on the bounce.
Good luck, Woody.
Let's hope you make it 10, to be honest. Maybe we'll talk to you next year as a Premiership manager. That'd be great.
Good luck, mate.
All right,
Thanks.
thanks. Cheers.
Jonathan Woodgate there. What about that? 7 on the bounce. Brilliant.
He's a flying.
But that
flying.
But look, you imagine this happens. Celtic Rangers go in next season and Bournemouth miss out.
No, it's unfair. Of course it's unfair. Absolutely. You've got teams like, Norwich and Watford going great guns. I'm just looking at that league, by the way.
The 3 went down, could come up again, couldn't they?
Yeah, absolutely. How well have Barnsley done, by the way?
Oh, brilliant.
Incredible job,
Brilliant.
Eh?
Great job. Yeah, they're flying.
Tremendous.
They got a good
Absolutely.
team though. They got a good side. Corley Woodrow up front for them. He bangs in goals in the Championship. He's top player.
Yeah.
They've got a top side.
I've got to say it. I mean, we keep saying it all the time, boys. That Championship, some league. It is. It's brilliant.
You'd struggle in that, Ali, wouldn't you? You'd struggle.
Oh, now I would. At my age now, I'd definitely struggle. I don't think I was getting away from that, Jamie.
You get about 18 a year, wouldn't you? No.